though. I don't have much battery. But I figured out do a stream since I haven't done one in a couple days. A lot of stuff going on here. We have lots of visitors, and a ton of stuff to talk about. But I probably run out of battery. While I'm at Salvation Mountain today, I will charge everything up and we'll talk. Hi, Robin. So it turns out that either the police and IID have misunderstood or were purposely misleading us as to our water rights on this canal. We spoke with the owners who own this whole thing, this side of Slab City, not inside of Slab City, but we're B-side of Slab City. And we do in fact have water rights. So we are gonna start openly pumping and, see what happens, because they've actually threatened us with arrest before for pumping from the canal. I think that they don't understand that we're living here with the permission of the people who own this plot of land, and therefore, since we're living here with their permission, their water rights extend to us, and he's happy to reiterate that. So we've been told if we have any problems, go send them to the landowner and he'll take care of it. So that's awesome. Happy about that, because we have a lot of capacity there for holding water and therefore for helping people in the desert. And that's been a little difficult because they've interfered with us getting that water in the first place. We do have a osmosis filter, which gives us about 100 gallons a day. It's actually a triple filter. Osmosis is one of the stages. And we have lots of water tests, and we've been testing the water at every stage. So test the canal water, then test it as it flows through our system, and test it after all filtration is done, just to make sure it's 100% safe. A lot of people drink straight canal water around here. I would say at least half the slab straight up drinks canal water without any filters. And they're not dead, so I would assume it's not immediately harmful. But still, I want to err on the side of caution and make sure that the water that we're providing to people is in fact safe drinking water. And that means I drink it, my family drinks it before I give it to other people. So that's the water situation. So I'm on my way over there. I don't know if you can see it from here. That's Salvation Mountain. And the first Saturday of every month, they do a work party where, you can volunteer for a couple hours. A lot of people come and paint. I try to do some of the more hard stuff that needs to be done, since not everyone could do that kind of work. So I usually have a wheelbarrow, but we have a little pizza for lunch afterwards, and it's just another one of those things where you can have some fun and do some good work with the community. Yeah, it's true for the water. It's definitely true. We've looked into it extensively, and it's just common sense. The family owns the land. They're a native family, and they own the land. And if they say you could pump on their land, then you could pump on their land. It's that simple. I think what the sheriff's department doesn't know is that we actually have that permission. I think they think we're just like secretly squatting here, or it's against the owner's wishes, but that's actually far from the truth. We're very respectful, and we ask for feedback. What can we do better? And then they'll tell us. clean up this area, you know. They tell us what, you know, what they would like to see done, and we try to implement that for them. And so since we're so respectful, they like working with us because they know that it's hard to stop people from living here. And they don't want to develop the land. I talked with them about that. They like want to keep it slabby. So that what they basically, they just want good people here, right? No meth labs, no violence, no horrible crimes, and you know, they'll support you. No, the old treehouse camp, Robin, is pretty much destroyed in that flash flood. I mean, there's not much left. There are a couple of people talking about rebuilding it, but right now, like, no one's really there. I mean, I'm busy and I don't go in there anyway. It wasn't like it was ever, you know, it was never my camp to begin with. Like a lot of people think I'm making decisions for over there, but I totally wasn't. I just, you know, supporting the decisions that were made by the people who actually do live there. It ain't my business. You know, I try to help, but I mean, the last thing that's gonna be tolerated around here is somebody walking around making rules for camps that they don't live in. I wouldn't let that happen to my camp either. But you know, they ask for help and they ask for advice, then that's a different thing. And that's what happened. Hi, John. It was awesome having you here. We were just talking about you this morning.